To give you one example of allowing crews to respond quickly, crews responded to 3 calls from Wednesday night storm here in South Tyler. The closest units were nearly 12 minutes away. The question is, once a year or every few years? Dr. Spencer says to consult with your doctor before making that decision. We're here at the Student Center where faculty, staff, and students received a first-hand history lesson from an actual Holocaust survivor. At the start of the Easter egg hunt, the field here at Heron Harbor had over 1,500 eggs, but as you can see, that's no longer the case, but I think I see one right over there. This is the first ever fall festival held by the Student Veterans Association, and vendors here see this as a great way to showcase their work. The Tyler Fire Department is responding to a project analysis that shows growth in South Tyler has been on the rise since 2003. They are exploring efforts to improve response times. Under current circumstances, crews are traveling farther to South Tyler, leaving residents there underserviced.
On emergency incidents for fire and emergency services, that we're at the location within 5 minutes 70% of the time. Also, a secondary benchmark that we have is that we want to make sure that we're at the location within 8 minutes 95% of the time.
Finley says plans for a new fire station are in place that will service the area near Cumberland Road and Cherry Hill Drive. Pending city approval, residents won't reap the benefits of a closer station for at least 3 years.
By having resources centralized in that area, not only will we be central to the district and have a unit that's able to respond quickly, it'll keep these other units closer into their district as well.
And to give you one example of allowing crews to respond quickly, crews responded to 3 calls from Wednesday night storm here in South Tyler. The closest units were nearly 12 minutes away. In Tyler, Malcolm Hornsby, KLTV 7 News.
So when are you going to schedule your pelvic exam? Because it's way overdue.
I told her it was every year.
An end to the yearly pelvic exam? That's what new information released from the American College of Physicians is urging doctors to do. The result of 52 studies found no evidence that pelvic exams help detect serious health problems like ovarian cancer or vaginal infections. Dr. Charlotte Spencer, an OBGYN with Trinity Clinic, says the point of a pelvic exam is to detect issues before they become severe.
The screening exam is to get something before it becomes a dangerous disease process. So just like we listen to your heart exam and your lung exam before something becomes dangerous there, we do your pelvic exam before something becomes dangerous there too.
Catherine Macias, a 4-year patient of Dr. Spencer's, says routine pelvic exams may sometimes detect an unknown problem.
Sometimes the symptoms don't come up right away, and so if you don't know that you have it, then you're passing it on to somebody else.
The question is, once a year or every few years? Dr. Spencer says to consult with your doctor before making that decision.
No, I guess the ultimate answer is that every patient should have that discussion with their physician individually. I believe you'll find that most OBGYNs are going to say that we should see our patients annually, and I think most women are going to be comfortable with that suggestion as well.
Dr. Spencer warns that women who are pregnant or those who have symptoms that warrant an exam should see their doctors regularly. Malcolm Hornsby, KLTV, Channel 7 News. We're here at the Student Center where faculty, staff, and students received a first-hand history lesson from an actual Holocaust survivor. 89-year-old Jack Rep spoke to the group on campus filled with people eager to hear as he recalled a time in his life filled with pain and devastation. Rep took the audience back to September 1939 when German soldiers first moved into his hometown of Rodin, Poland. At the time, Rep was only 15 years old and became simply known as number 238. Dr. Jeffrey Herndon, instrumental in bringing Rep to campus, explains why he feels this was one speaker students needed to hear from.
I want them to have the experience of hearing a Holocaust survivor, which, before too many years, there will be no Holocaust survivors for people to get the experience. And the generation of people who come in and hear these speakers, this is the last chance that they'll get the opportunity to do this.
At the age of 21, Rep only weighed 69 pounds. He got emotional as he remembered a time when his only dream was to have an entire loaf of bread and be able to eat that loaf slice by slice. He believes that telling his story will prevent others from experiencing what he endured. Rep was one of 3 Holocaust survivors brought to campus to tell their stories. At the Student Center, Malcolm Hornsby, KETV, Main Media News.
Everybody ready? Let's go get in!
As these children are set loose to roam this open field, there is only one goal in mind.
There you go.
Find as many eggs as possible. With the help of the North Hopkins Beta Club, small children and their parents get to have a day of fun and excitement, even if that day of fun only lasts about 10 minutes. State Beta Club sponsor Dana Lewis says the day is about much more than receiving free candy.
Always feels like you're giving back to the community, so that's always makes you feel good. And I was just telling my husband, he's like, well, that's a lot of candy they bring in. And I said, but you know, we don't look at it that way because we're giving back to our community.
At the start of the Easter egg hunt, the field here at Heron Harbor had over 1,500 eggs, but as you can see, that's no longer the case. But I think I see one right over there. The North Hopkins Beta Club has held the Cooper Lake Easter egg hunt for over 10 years on the Saturday just before Easter Sunday. It's a way to help teach the members of the Beta Club the true meaning of community service while also allowing kids to have some much needed fun.
Every year it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I would say this year we didn't get any rain, so that's good. Some years there's rain involved, but somehow they still always come out.
And the best part, it's all free. From park admission to the candy, all parents are asked to do is return the plastic eggs so they can be used again.
The opportunity for us to give back to the community. We waive the entry fee for all the folks coming in to do the Easter egg hunt. It's a way for the kids to get out and see the park and get outside, and also get a little candy as well.
Malcolm Hornsby, KETV, Maine Media News.
Hi, welcome to the Fall Festival. Can I help you with something?
The Student Veterans Association, or SVA, is gearing up for its Fall Festival. And as Jill Mobley, SVA Secretary, explains, it's all a part of a collective effort to better acclimate veterans with college life.
We try to help them make those changes and try to help ease them into college life with some of these veteran activities that we kind of help them. It's not quite so big, it's not quite so intimidating to have a group of people that you can identify with right off the bat.
This is the first ever Fall Festival held by the Student Veterans Association, and vendors here see this as a great way to showcase their work.
Oh, I think this is a fun, look at a beautiful day. It's a fun opportunity. It's homecoming at A&M-Commerce. So a great day to be out, and it's really fun to show what you do, and then it's even more fun when someone buys it.
Many came out to enjoy the various treats available at the festival, not knowing much about SVA. But for disabled veteran Victoria Davis, SVA offers a true sense of unity.
A community, because you know it's really hard for veterans to try to go back into the civilian life. So we really like to try to find each other and seek each other out. It's kind of like a comfort thing, you know, and we just kind of help each other.
From homemade bath salts and body scrubs to handcrafted scarves and even glass pottery, the Fall Festival offers many items made from the heart. Malcolm Hornsby, KETV, Maine Media News. The formula is simple. A performer takes the stage, wows the audience, and the crowd goes wild. It's themed to be a fun and entertaining night for the Commerce community while giving locals with talent the chance to take center stage. Ask any performer and their goal of the night may just be to win, but for the Commerce Rotary Club, Commerce Idol is a chance to give back to deserving students.
It's great. I mean, we get to work together, first of all, as a club, to do something for our community. It does bring the community out, get to interact with school students and college students, and it's a lot of fun. Aside from Commerce Idol's name being similar to that other singing show, tonight offered more than just singing performances.
From tap dancers, to gymnasts, to even a singing dog. Commerce Idol featured a wide range of talent directly from the local community. There was even a celebrity on hand. Award-winning celebrity Lou Ann Petty served as both judge and musical guest, performing hits from her personal collection. To say the least, Petty was excited to be a part of the night's events.
I loved it, and I hope they ask me back, and it's great that it's going to be giving scholarship money for kids. So yeah, I hope I get to do it again.
As with any competition, there's always a winner, but the true success lies in getting the nerve to simply compete.
As a performer, it's a challenging job to be a judge in a contest like this because you know how hard everyone has worked and you want everyone to, to be able to win. But as far as I'm concerned, they all succeed because they got up there and just had the guts to perform.
Malcolm Hornsby, KETV, Maine Media News.